Hey, what's up? Uncle Jesse here in Chelsea. Anyway, folks, I am on the corner of 20th Street and 8th Avenue. I don't know. I came here to get some food, but it's very bizarre. It's changed a lot. 8th Avenue back in the 70s and stuff wasn't the best place to be at. And then the gays moved in, and they fixed up the neighborhood. They revitalized the neighborhood, and everything would look nice. And now there's a bunch of places that are going out of business and up for rent because of the money-hungry landlords. And now 8th Avenue is becoming lower class. I'm sorry to say. I just came from. I was waiting for some Chinese food, and there was 6 persons outside. They're just walking back and forth. They're begging for money. I mean, I don't know if it's the pandemic. I don't know if it's the homeless people they threw out of the trains, but it's really shocking to me because I haven't seen this in a while. And 8th Avenue used to be so pleasant to walk up and down, and now it's just a different crowd, folks. It really is, and I guess it's the times, but it's really a shame. And these characters are really like kind of scary. They're kind of intimidating not to me, but to other people. They're going around, and I was waiting for the Chinese food. You have to wait outside, and they're going around like vultures. They're flying around you, and you never know what could happen. So you got to be careful out here on 8th Avenue. And I'm on, like I said, it's between 20th Street and 21st. It really changed a lot. And but let me show you that building across the street there. That used to be the restaurant where they used to make the Cuban sandwiches. There was a place there for many years that made famous Cuban sandwiches in Chelsea. Very good Cuban sandwiches. Well, now they tore the building down. They built this building, and see, this guy screaming out. There's somebody screaming out there. There's something going on. There's a fight starting. Let me see. There's some guy starting. There's a fight. Wait a minute. Let me go to the corner here. Some guy. Yep. There's a guy with a chair. There's a guy with. Let me show you here. The guy with a chair trying to hit people. He took the chair from the restaurant. There he goes. And he threw the chair. He took the chair out of the restaurant. And now, this is crazy. I got this big head guy in front of me. Let me see. Hey, the guy's gonna hit him with a chair. Instead of trying to stop the fight, he's intimidating the guy more. And he was sitting in the restaurant. So, folks, I'm glad you saw that, because it's the changing of the times. I told you, the restaurants are outside, and this guy, he looks homeless, and he looks like he's on something, and he decided to sit down in the restaurant outside, and he was taking a nap. And when the people inside the restaurant told him to leave, he picks up the chair, tries to hit him with the chair, and then a fight, a big argument starts. So it's really crazy. It's really crazy out here. Let me show you that used to be, let me turn back here a bit. That building used to be this big building here. It's the guy's still fighting out there. This building here used to be where the A&P used to be. This is the building where the A&P was for many years. My mother used to shop there. There goes all these old little brownstones. And yeah. And the guy's still arguing with them, and they're throwing chairs at each other. I'm getting out of here. I guess when you toss people out of the trains, or the homeless people, we didn't realize how many homeless people were in the trains. But when they kicked all these people out of the trains, a lot of them are EDPs, emotional disturbed persons. They're out in the streets, and then they together now, and they're in packs. They're in packs. I'm telling you. So it's getting bad out here, and it's gonna get worse. The mayor is not doing anything. I'm sorry. De Blasio is really a letdown to us. And the other day I saw him in an interview. He said that the city would not go back to the 70s, but I don't know. It's starting to head that way. I mean, I grew up, born and raised in New York City, in Chelsea, and I could tell the difference, folks. I really could. So, hopefully not. So, folks, I'm on 20th Street between 8th and 9th, and I am standing out in front of 337 West 20th Street. 337 West 20th Street. And this used to be, believe it or not, where Thomas English muffins were made. The muffin, it was built in 1850, by Samuel Bath Thomas, and he converted the ovens down in the basement to a muffin bakery, and that's where he started making Thomas's English muffins. And I'll show you this. I'm making this up. There it goes. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in there. There it goes. The Muffin House, built as a founder in 1850. Samuel Bath converted the ovens to his English muffin bakery in the early 20th century. Can you believe that? So English muffins were made in Chelsea. Look at that. The house is still here, and it's a landmark. It's a landmark. So there's a lot of history in Chelsea, folks. A lot of us, even myself that grew up here, we don't know this stuff. And yeah, so English muffins originated in right here in Chelsea. So folks, let me switch. This is St. Peter's Church, still there. It's been there for many, many years, before my time. It's all fenced off now, to keep the people out. But this is what it is, okay? So I'm walking toward the corner of 9th Avenue, and I'm gonna take you down to, I'm gonna do a quick tour because I have to get home to my mother's. But I'm going down toward 10th Avenue, and that's what it is. Same character behind me, watching me. This guy, he followed me from around the corner, came up, now he passed me, and he was staring at me, and I saw him off the corner of my eye. I mean, I'm street smart, and I don't put up with this nonsense, I really don't. So, this is a friend of mine I went to school with, Mario Williams. I don't know if he's out there. This is where he used to live. Chelsea Court Tower. Nice fancy building. And he used to live there. And he went to my school. He went to high school, junior high school with me actually. Mario Williams. Always remember his name. So folks, yep. Let me show you here in front here. This is where that seminary used to be on 9th Avenue between 20th and 21st. And I'll show you. Quite a building, huh, folks? Changed a lot. So now I'm crossing 9th Avenue, folks, and I'm gonna go up to 10th Avenue and 20th Street because it's a lot has changed on it. It really is. 10th Avenue used to be a ghost town, and now longer. I'm just looking around because I tell you, characters follow you. So anyway, folks, 10th Avenue has changed a lot. So I'm gonna take you down a tour. 10th Avenue. Actually, on this block is the oldest building, I believe, in Chelsea. I read that. Don't quote me on this. I read that somewhere. And the house, I believe, it should be landmarked, but I believe it's this house right here. And I'm going to see it. And I believe it's that house there. And I think that house was built, I don't know, 1700s or anything something like that. Really, really oldest house, oldest building. I believe it said, I read something on it in Chelsea. So anyway, folks, these are all these houses here, and the seminary. This is all new. This whole building, it's a whole new building in the front of it, and then as you get over here, you see part of the old seminary building, and you can see it right here. There you go. And you can see the yard. You can see the yard back there. This was always kind of scary when my mother used to walk through here, and I don't know, it was always scary. It looked like something out of a movie, out of The Omen or something like that. There's a house with, I can't read it. There's something across the street has got a plaque. It must be one of the old. But these are these old houses here, folks. I mean, these houses have been here for hundreds of years in Chelsea. The Chelsea happens to be an old neighborhood. And there goes the seminary. They fixed it up, resurfaced the bricks and everything. Yep. So this is it. It's a lot of so yeah, like I was saying, when I used to come by with my mother through here, it was kind of eerie block to go down in the seminary, and I never saw anybody in there. It's kind of mysterious. Like I never really saw anybody coming in and out of that building. But it was kind of scary back then. And I guess it's really mysterious now. Let me see. There you go. There's the doors open there. You can take a wick in there. I'm going to get out of here. So this is this has been here for many years. Here goes. This is the name of it. The General Theological Seminary. And this is where I'm at right now. And still looks kind of strange. So I'm walking toward, I'm on 20th Street, like I said, and I'm walking toward the corner of 10th Avenue. And I'm going to show you 10th Avenue. It's changed so much, it just really doesn't even look like the 10th Avenue you might remember, or I remember. A lot of these houses across the street have been resurfaced, you know, rebuilt, resurfaced, whatever you can call them, renovated. I think that's the renovated. And they look nice, but you know, these are old colonial houses, some of these. I mean, this is Chelsea's an old neighborhood. Established by Clement Moore, and there's a park with it in his name, and then here goes the building. Here's another story behind the seminary. This is all new. This is all new. Never seen this. And like, these are new windows. I know nuns used to be in here, something, or priests or something. I don't know what it was. They used to be in here, and it was kind of scary. I tell you guys, I know you're gonna tell me. It's kind of scary. Okay, in this corner here, this building there used to be a gas station, a Getty. There was a Getty gas station there. I remember a friend of mine used to work there from the neighborhood. And look at that. Look at this. Let me show you down these new buildings. I mean, it's crazy. So, folks, let me show you. Look at this building up here. Look at this building. It looks like the windows look like barrels. And that building is on 19th Street and 10th Avenue. And these are all new buildings. All new buildings. All new buildings. Look at this one across the street. There used to be a place called City Subway. It was kind of some, like, I don't know, like Con Edison something. But they tore that down. There's an entrance there to the, there goes this entrance to the High Line. This building here, like I said, used to be all trucks. And this is the back of the seminary. This is the back of the seminary. Now it's a restaurant. And there's people there waiting online to eat. And it's called the High Line Hotel. And I guess there's a restaurant as well in the area. And there's a, actually, let me show you, there's a bus there. And they converted the bus into a restaurant. It's like a double-decker bus. And there's people there eating. I don't want to be close. There's people there. There's people there eating. It's crazy. So, quite a lot of changes here on 10th Avenue from when I grew up here. Very amazing. Let me show you. Look at these buildings back there. Look at this. There's some buildings I haven't even seen. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing them. And I'm actually in the corner where Guardian Angel used to be. And there goes, look at this huge building behind Guardian Angel. There goes Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel Church and School. And look at this huge building behind it. I don't know where these buildings come out of. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Just amazing. I'm on 21st Street now. Again, where Guardian Angel, I don't know if the church is still open. I don't know if the school's open. I think they closed everything down. But this is where I'm at, folks. I'm actually reading a sign that says the Guardian Angel School. So I don't know if it's open or not. But a lot of people went to that school in the neighborhood. So, folks, I'm over here. I've reached Clement Moore Park, and Clement Moore was the Clement Clark Moore. Actually, was owned all this property back here, and he lived from 1779 to 1863. And this park is named after him. And it was Clement's. It was the farm. This area, Chelsea, was a farm, and it was purchased by Clement's grandfather, Captain Thomas Clark, in 1750. He was a retired British Army officer, and Captain Clark named his property Chelsea after London's Royal Chelsea Hospital for veterans. Can you imagine that? So this Chelsea's named after a veterans hospital in it was in London, England, and let me see, it was in London, actually, in London, and his daughter and son-in-law extended the boundaries to what is now 19th Street, 8th Avenue, and 24th. So I'm going to show you the sign here. This is very interesting. I don't read signs. I don't want to look like a tourist. But this is the sign here. And I'm probably looking like a tourist now. Born and raised in Chelsea, but don't know too much of the old history. And I'm gonna take a pic. Oh, I can't take a picture of it now. Jeez, but I would like to take a picture to post it the next time I come around. But yeah, folks, this is old time neighborhood. So in the corner, let me show you in the corner of 22nd Street, they built another building. There we go. Let's look at that building right there. There used to be an auto parts store there. I remember years ago, there was an auto parts store, and there used to be a trucking messenger place that a lot of people that I know used to work there. In the corner of 23rd and 10th Avenue used to be a gas station for many years. I think it was Golf gas station, but now they built a building on it, and there's a CVS there in the bottom, and here goes the Empire Diner, and it says coming back soon. I don't know, but the Empire Diner is a landmark here in Chelsea. Been here for many years. Empire Diner. It's come out in a couple of movies. If you guys who know the movies, Empire Diner. Yeah. And across the street, there goes the building across the street where the gas station was. This is 23rd Street, 10th Avenue. 23rd and 10th. Folks, 23rd and it's a whole new world out here. And the people, the tourists, and it's a tourist attraction. And I'm gonna show you. There used to be a place down underneath the bridge, where the High Line is. There used to be a beer distributing place, and now the building they built there. Look at that. Look at this building. And there used to be a nursery there, one of those flowers. They used to sell flowers, nursery, and this building. And if you go down the block, you see tons of new buildings, residential buildings. And like I said, I'm on the corner 23rd and 10th. And there goes the famous London Terrace. London Terrace, going nowhere soon. And there goes London Terrace. And then for many years, I believe it opened up I believe it opened up in the 1930 something, in the 30s. The London Terrace as we know it today. There goes Chase Bank. I think it used to be called Chemical Bank. My mother used to come here. She had a Christmas club in Chemical Bank. And this is across the street from 23rd to 24th. The car wash is still there. I don't know how that car wash has survived. The guy must own the building. There used to be a Pottery Barn here years ago, Pottery Barn. And in the corner, like I said, there used to be a place that used to sell flowers and so, one of those nurseries, garden nurseries. Let me show you. And of course, the post office is still there, folks. It survived. And I don't know how long, because the post office seems to be in trouble. But this is the London Terrace station. London Terrace station. And this post office it's been changed, but still around. My mother actually goes and buys money orders there. Yeah, she lives in the Flintstone age. No checking, no debit card, none of that. Money orders, old-fashioned money orders by Wells Fargo. Still in a stagecoach, delivers your mail to a stagecoach. Anyway, folks, I'm on the corner 24th now. There used to be Chelsea Commons. Now it's called the Orchard Townhouse. There you go. Over here used to be a liquor store. Before that, used to be a liquor store, and then it was a cashier for many years. Now it's a Paradise Marketplace. The gas station is still is gone. Well, let me show you. This is where the gas station was. The parking lot is still there. There's a parking lot which I don't know how to survive. They've built around it, so I guess the guy who owns the building doesn't want to sell. But this is the parking lot, and there's a brand new building here. There used to be a body shop. A guy named Joe. He fixed my car one time. And the corner 20 with Power Test. There was a gas station called Power Test. Yeah. See here, this used to be Hitchman Hardware Store. Everybody remembers Hitchman Hardware Store, and there was something before that, because I got pictures of that before that, but it was Hitchman. And of course, folks, I've come to the famous grocery store. If you're from Chelsea, you know that this used to be the famous Pancho's. Yes, this used to be Pancho's. You know how many times we hanged out in there? And Pancho's, great guy, tell you, great guy. And this used to be a restaurant owned by this guy named Pachang. And then Norma had it with her brother. They used to be the old town diner there. And then of course, if you're from Chelsea, you know Joe's Bar. And it still has a name there, Joe's Tavern. And this is Joe's Bar. All closed up, boarded up for many years, folks. Yeah, for many years. And I'm so folks, I've come to I'm coming to the end of my tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did, because I've seen stuff that I haven't seen these buildings lately. It's all new. Let me show you. Let me go to the corner here and just show you how it looks. These are all these new buildings. I think that's the building called the Ledge, that you can go there and it's 100 stories high, and the floor is made out of glass, so you can go up there and see. And this is all 10th Avenue, folks. All 10th Avenue. And there goes the body shop that corner, right in the corner, 25th, and the parking lot is right in the middle. So, yeah. So, folks, I've come to the end of my tour. I'm going up to see my parents and go eat. So anyway, folks, love you guys from Chelsea. Like I said, I got this dog. I forgot to put my dog tag out. My dog tag from Chelsea, and I'm going to be selling these. When I figure out how much, I will let you guys know, and you know, shipping and all that stuff. And I'm going to be selling these, not to be rich, just that I like. Just like I like, you know, I like people in Chelsea, and I like them to have something to let people know they're from Chelsea. So I'm going to, like I said, I'll let you guys know. Anyway, guys, stay safe, wear your mask, hand sanitizer, 6 feet away. I see too many people all on top of each other. And I've seen restaurants and all that stuff. So, folks, really, we can't do this. We can't do this. I want to see you guys alive as well. So, folks, once again, hope you guys stay safe. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Stay safe. Uncle Jesse from Chelsea.